Breaking news, Tyler Terry, the 26-year-old man law enforcement officials have been searching for a week, is now in custody. He was captured just about an hour and a half ago in South Carolina. Good afternoon, I'm John Carter. Thank you so much for joining us. Now, we have live team coverage this afternoon with WBTV's Morgan Newell and Liliana Pearson. Our crews have been following this story closely since the manhunt started last week. So let's start with Morgan Newell outside of Louisville High School, where officials have taken Terry to be evaluated, and she's just learned some new information. What can you tell us?
Yeah, John, if you look right behind me, you can see we've actually, as the media, been pushed even further because the 300 law enforcement officers have been out here, and you can tell from going down behind me that they are all out here, but they are really rejoicing tonight. The sheriff tells us they are extremely excited because Tyler Terry has been found. Now, we did learn that ATF had found him. He was lying down and hiding in some long bushes, basically is what the sheriff told us. He said he didn't have a chance to run, even though it looked like he wanted to. Now, the sheriff was talking to him about his well-being when he was trucked up over to this command center. He said not much, but he did tell him that, he had a couple bug bites, couple bruises, but overall Terry said that he was okay. Now, the sheriff also added that he didn't know if he said anything while captured, but the ATF did tell the sheriff that his firearm was actually beside him, not necessarily on the ground. So that's why they feel like they were able to get him into custody safely. Now, when he did get trucked into this area, everybody was extremely excited over here. The sheriff said there were high fives, I love yous, and just big cheers for the fact that they got him.
I'm just so proud. I'm proud, not my pride. I'm proud for these men and women who've sacrificed. There are people up there who haven't seen their wives or their children all week, and they've put themselves on the line. They've sacrificed their own lives to keep Chester County safe.
The sheriff told us he's excited, he's happy, he's ready to get to sleep, and then he imagines that the people out here are ready to do that as well. But he did tell us that the real work begins right now. Terry is charged with 4 murders and 7 attempted murders and other gun charges as well. So they said that they're going to be working on getting that criminal investigation going now that they have found him. And we also did learn that Louisville High School and other Louisville area schools are lockout lifted as of right now. Back to you.
All right, thanks a lot, Morgan Newell there. And now let's get over to Liliana Pearson, who is live at the Chester jail. Liliana, what can you tell us?
Hi, John. Right now, things are pretty calm out here. We're standing up on the road right in front of the Chester County Jail, and I keep looking down both sides. So far, no cars are coming down. You can see just how quiet things are. What we have noticed, though, is that people that are visiting the jail or coming in and out of the building here are asking us, as soon as we pulled up, if he was caught. Obviously, our presence here was a pretty good indication to them of that. We were told that this is where they are bringing him. So right now, this is where we're waiting. Of course, there are many questions that people have for him. We're hoping to be able to ask him some of those as he's being walked in today. We're going to be staying right here. As soon as he is here, we will be bringing you those updates. John?
All right, a continuing to develop story here. Thanks, Liliana. Take a look at this picture. This is Adrian Simpson, who police say helped Terry in his recent murder spree. She is in the Chester County Jail. That's where warrants say she told deputies about the murder of Eugene Simpson, saying she and Terry shot Simpson and dumped his body. Now, she has been denied bond and is facing several charges, including murder and accessory to murder. Tyler Terry and Adrian Simpson are also wanted in Missouri. Police think they were involved in the shooting and killing of 2 people near St. Louis. Investigators say after Terry killed Thomas Harden in York County, he and Adrian Simpson drove 11 hours west to Brentwood, Missouri, which is a suburb of St. Louis. That's more than 700 miles from South Carolina. While in Missouri, investigators say Terry and Simpson shot a married couple, Stanley and Barbara Gooden. Now, Stanley was shot in the chest, but a cell phone in his shirt pocket stopped the bullet. His wife, Barbara, though, was shot in the head and died on the way to the hospital. Now, that same day, investigators say Terry and Simpson also shot and killed this man, a doctor named Sergei Zakharev. We're told he was waiting for an Uber outside a hotel. Investigators say the victims did not know Terry or Simpson, and the couple has no ties to the St. Louis area.
We cannot find a tie to either one of these people to St. Louis. Right now, the way this appears is that this modern-day version of Bonnie and Clyde do several violent crimes in South Carolina and travel across the country.
And after the killings in Missouri, investigators say Terry and Simpson drove back to Chester County. Now, we have been following this manhunt since it started a week ago. You can read what we're learning and follow along with all new developments on WBTV.com, and we'll check back in with Liliana Pearson in just a few minutes to see how the situation is there.